Hey witches, it's Willow Moonlight, and I would like to talk to you today about mundane and magical housekeeping. So currently I am sitting in my living room. So let's jump right into the video. So we all have, I think, a problem with trying to keep our places tidy. If you're into, hearth witchery or any kind of magical housekeeping, or even if you just wanted to keep your home clean on a regular basis. So here are some observations I've made that help me keep my place tidy, both mundane and magically, and maybe it might help you as well. One thing that I notice to increase my productivity while I am cleaning, so not putting off my housekeeping, is making sure that I am physically clean and that I am dressed for the day. And I will usually even wear jewelry at the same time while I clean. I find that if I wear something like pajamas, or if I'm in sweatpants, or I haven't really got ready for the day, it just sort of sets the tone for a lazy morning or a lazy evening if I'm planning on cleaning in the evening. And I think it's just because pajamas and sweatpants, they are designed to be comfortable and cozy in, and where I always... And it just even has the energy. It sets the tone to do something that is more relaxing as opposed to productive. So definitely get washed up and dressed for the day if you're going to clean. So no pajamas and no sweatpants. Another thing that really increases my productivity is listening to pagan music. There are times in which I will listen to contemporary music. However, I find if I really want to increase my productivity, listening to pagan chants and songs is very helpful. It really gives me that mindset. Another thing that I like to do is dusting and sweeping. Now, the important thing about dusting and sweeping is that all of these things, your dust or whatever that's on the floor, debris, it all carries an energy with it. Think about it. If you are, you leave your house for the day or the night to go for work, and you put on your shoes and you're out there, and you come home and you trail in with you a bunch of dust and whatnot. That debris and dust and dirt that you're bringing into your home has been elsewhere before, and can carry all different kinds of energies. Other people that have walked where you have walked, people that have maybe having a bad day or have negative energy with them, or maybe you're bringing negative energy home with you at the end of the day, or just any energy that you just don't really want to bring in your home. Anger, frustration, sorrow, any of those things. You want to keep that out of your home as much as possible. So definitely being very mindful when you sweep and when you dust that you are getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you any purpose. Not to mention that it's a lot more comfortable when you have a clean house, in my opinion. Another thing I like to do is create washes that I can sprinkle over doors, windows, and floors. A very simple idea is just using salt water. It's just one of the easiest things to put together, but you can use other ingredients that can help bring whatever it is that you're trying to bring into your home. For me, it's usually just trying to get rid of negativity, so that way when I can come home, it's a more relaxing kind of place. One of the first things that I would recommend that you do in order to get in the mood for cleaning is to start putting things away. So this could be anything from clothes, any books that you have lying around, shoes, definitely, putting shoes away can help. Putting dishes away that might be in the drying rack. Anything that you can do just to get yourself going, and then it'll be easier after to do any like physical cleansing, like sweeping or mopping, dusting, and all that. Okay, so this next part we're gonna head over to the kitchen. So I just finished washing my dishes not that long ago. And what I like to do for my counters, I like using a spray like this, a homemade cleaner. I have in here different essential oils, mostly citrusy ones, because that's the kind of energy I want to bring into the home to uplift me and to help me be more creative. Summer is a very productive time of year for me because I just have the energy to do things. It's not so dark all the time. It's light out. I just tend to have more energy to do things, but I can sometimes run out of energy or I just feel like staying home. But I really want to make the most of the summertime because when it's winter, you just can't get around as much. It's hard to travel when it's snowing all the time or it's cold and it's dark. So I really want to take advantage of these summer months and just be able to do everything that I can during this time. So I like to uplift my space. Another thing I like to do is I like to keep my selenite on my counter. Selenite kind of works like a sponge almost. It can absorb negative energy so easily. I leave it on my counter because it's there for when I need it for anything. It's easy to find. But also, I like to have my workspace here, my counter, to be to get rid of those negative energies. And I think it's because we tend to see things like cooking as a chore. It's like, oh, you get home from work or somewhere and now you have to prepare meals, and people tend to, complain a lot about that. I find everyone's just so busy, but I like to get rid of any negative energy associated with thinking that cooking is this chore that we have to do. So I keep my selenite there. Another thing that's very important to do is water your plants. Here is an avocado tree that I started over a year ago. I think it was March of last year. Always remember to water your plants. In the summertime, it is so hard to remember to water your plants, but I think the house plants do pretty okay. It's just the herbs and stuff that I'm growing. I have a tendency to forget that they have to be watered every day, whereas most of my house plants maybe a couple times a week. So that can be a struggle for me anyways. And another thing I wanted to show you for Magickal Housekeeping is room spray. This is a room spray that I bought recently at a local store, and this is also a local company. This one is called Uplift. Again, I chose it because it has a citrusy smell to it, and I like to spray it on, my curtains, blankets, pillows, and just all over the air, just to bring in that creative, productive energy. However, you could make one of your own room sprays if you like to. Another thing that I like to do is floor washes. I kind of already touched on this already, but when you go to wash your floor, you can make your own cleaning solution using natural ingredients, and you can use that to wash your floor. Another thing that I like to do, not so much right now because I have an air conditioner right here that I have for the summertime. This is usually the door that I would come in every day. However, because I have the cord right there, I decided to use my other entrance for the summer and just put this right here. But currently I have it off while I make the video, just so you can hear me better. So anyways, the reason why I don't have my windows open anywhere in the house is just so that way I can keep the hot air out, because I had the AC on. However, I would definitely recommend opening up your windows when you can, during the times of year that you can, in order to bring in that fresh air. So that's all I have to say for now, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. If all goes well, I will have a video uploaded on my oat cake recipe. So I hope to see you then.